everyone, welcome back to another episode of TU-46. Now, let me just play catch up here for a minute, or let you guys play catch up, because I actually recorded a full episode of this game, and apparently I didn't have OBS open, so it actually didn't record any of the episode that I just recorded. And as you can see here, now we have 969 passengers delivered, while previously we had around, in the last episode that I have on YouTube, I have around 600 something. I don't know, I'm just speculating. But as you can see here, our upgrades are almost maxed out, except for these. So yeah, basically, also most of our offers skyrocketed, and now the biggest offer we had was $13,000. So we're earning a lot more, but we're also spending a lot more on our upgrades. So I actually have to re-record this footage because, well, there's no episode of TU-46 without, the actual game. I mean, my camera recorded footage, but you just don't want to see me with my camera, and my camera is using my crappy computer mic, so it's like loud, and it clips, it blows out all the time. I always forget to turn down my volume. Things are really looking up right now. I mean, our plane still fails once in a while, but it fails way less frequently than it did previously. That's because we have better mechanics, we have better passenger safety, we have better radiators, so our engine can handle more heat. Alright. you can see that I'm a lot more hopeful this episode than last episode, because you gotta have a PMA, as Jacksepticeye says. Lately, I've been seeing Australian Airlines having a lot of accidents lately. So Australian Airlines is not having a good reputation right now. We're gonna catch up to them pretty soon. So we have 13,000 in cash, so let's spend it on airline management, and then next we're gonna spend it on improving passenger safety. Oh wait, no. We need to improve radiators. Okay. Again, whenever I go abroad, Russia just, man, when I go away from Russia and Russia offers us a salary, it's always the highest compared to the others. Before, it used to be generally the UK. It would randomize once in a while, but now these days it's more like Russia. I guess because, like, it's our home country, because Tupolev is Russian, so... Oh no. Still hopeful. Our airplane still Our airplane still fails once in a while, but as said in a Japanese metaphor, even monkeys can fall out of trees. Which means even though you make your airplane the best it can be, it can still be faulty, and that's normal. The way how faulty it was beforehand was not normal. It was dangerous, and it caused us to kill 59 passengers because our engine failed, and then we crashed onto trees, basically. It's also human error. So I'm more experienced now, so that should also help me. Still hopeful. We needed to send in altitude anyway, because so we are currently close to the airport, and then might have put the landing flaps on a little too early there, but see, even when our engine fails, our flight is safe. TU Air is a major airline. Let's go! Now we're a major airline. Now we made a name for ourselves. again, the banking system is broken, but that's take that as a compliment, because now we're able to spend more well, when that happens, we're able to spend more money on upgrades. So now radiators are maxed out. So later we'll upgrade passenger safety, and then we're going to upgrade airline mechanics before we upgrade airline management, because this also affects how our plane performs. Alright, how are we? Yes! Look at that. Look at that. We're 5th now. We're 5th because we have 0 injuries, even though we have slightly less delivered than Australian Airlines. See, we're coming up now. If you try hard enough, you'll succeed. Hopefully that'll come true with my YouTube channel. Oh, Brazil Air caught on fire? Oh boy. Usually it's Australian Airlines that has something like that. Now, I believe, I don't remember, but I think I also been to Yokohama, and my dad, he's been to a lot of places in Japan because he grew up there while he was in college. So, and Japanese education is not easy, it's very hard. My dad even went to law school in Japan for a couple of years, and then he moved here, and then he came back here, and then he went to Hastings Law School. So yeah, a little bit background of like my father. Okay, Brazil. things are looking up now. At first I was a bit upset about how our airplane is performing. Our airplane is performing a little better than it did before, but I'm a lot more hopeful than I was before because, one, we're earning a lot more money because of, one, our advertising, two, our airline just became more safe, and two, I overall just, I'm all about PMA, except that in real life, I mean, I try to apply it, but sometimes it just doesn't work out. But PMA is always good. PMA, 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 PMA. Yay. See, with PMA, even though your airplane failed twice, you get this. You get a spectacular flight even though your engine malfunctions. Scientific studies also prove scientific studies have proven that PMA is, well, better for your overall health and your psychological health. So PMA is good, even though I don't necessarily, I mean, I try to, like I said earlier, I try to apply it in real life, but sometimes the things that happen to me just, I get too caught up with the whatever's happening. So yeah, I mean, look at how much progress we've made. We've fully maxed out almost all of our improvements except for improving airline mechanics. See? Like Wiz Khalifa said, work hard, play hard. Still have my fingers crossed. Everything's okay. I'm actually surprised that whatever happens here actually doesn't end up in the newspapers, like my engine failing. It's only if my plane catches on fire, or if my airplane comes into a deadly crash. Then that's when, you know, that's when, what was I trying to say? You know what? I just forgot, so, on with the game. Ooh, excuse me. Yay. United Aircraft? Man, United Aircraft rarely goes on the newspaper about any accidents. Tokyo! Yeah, my home city. Tokyo was where I lived for 7 years, but I've been to other parts of Japan. I mistakenly said that Nagoya was the place where the Olympics were at one time in Japan. But no, it's Nagano. And I actually went to Nagano. I said this last episode, but I went to Nagano when I was about 4 or 5 years old. So I was young. I still am. I'm 15. So okay. Oh boy. I thought we could invest in more upgrades, but no. They're all still a bit too high. Okay. We're still in the bottom, but eventually we're gonna catch up with Asia Air. And then we're gonna catch up with Britain Air, and then Brazil Air, and then... By the way, Brazil is spelled wrong. And then United Air. I'm surprised Brit Air is now third, because Brit Air was second, and it was second until now. What happened? But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this episode. Hope you guys liked this video. If you did, smash that like button and subscribe if you're new to the channel. Thank you. Konnichiwa.